Yeah, this is the Maven project what we have created. WebDriver test is a Maven project. Under this project, we have created one test file, one program where we have mentioned everything over there. So simple program, let me copy the simple program. So I'm using this program for our reference. New test is the program name, and this one sample is the package name. So S is lowercase. Done. So the script has been created. The script has been created now. So once the script has been created in the Maven project, this is what up to step 11 we have been discussed about how to create, how to download Maven, how to configure Maven, how to create Maven project, how to have pom.xml, what we need to what we need to perform over there, everything that we have been mentioned, everything that we have been mentioned in the pom.xml file. After that, we have created a script where in that script we have seen a lot of issues when we have designed that particular script. But in today's in this particular session, I am not creating any new thing. Just I have used the same script and I have been updated with the script, and I removed that error. I resolved that particular error. I resolved that error. Now there is an issue with pom.xml dependencies. So let me check with new dependency files. Maven test ng JUnit dependencies to pom.xml. So I'm going to take the new XML files from Google. Sorry, new dependencies from the Google. Don't worry about that. Like whatever the things that have been mentioned, that will be that may be the old version. Yeah, this may be the new dependency. Just I'm going to take all the dependencies here, all the code here. Let me use the same dependencies. Yes, I have used the same dependencies here. Done. Nothing more than that. Just we have created one Maven project. In that Maven project, everything has been created automatically. So after creation of everything, I have created one new class file with the program or functionality what I need to update, what I need to create. So the functionality or the program has been created with the name new test.java. In this, the program is there. After that, I have been updated with pom.xml file. Why I need to update pom.xml file? Why I need to create pom.xml file? So why we need to create pom.xml file here is in order to generate clear and detailed report, and in order to create a integration part of multiple modules. Like, as I said, what is the use of Maven means, if there are 4 people working on the same project, but different modules, if you want to integrate them into a single unit, Maven will be used. In order to have that particular integration part and report and everything, we need to have Maven dependencies. That Maven dependencies has been created by using this pom.xml file. Once this has been created, once the pom.xml file has been created, we have created a program and we have done everything over here. The program has been created. The program has been created. Now the next step is right click on the WebDriver test and select testng, convert to testng. Convert to testng. Here I am going to right click on this testng and I'm going to click on convert to testng. So once I click on convert to testng, the same image what I have been mentioned, that will be displayed here. In this, right click on the WebDriver test, select testng and click on convert to testng. Eclipse will create testng.xml file, which says that you need to run only one test with the name new test, as shown in the following screenshot. As I said, like, if there are duplicate values, then Selenium WebDriver script will not understand what script that we are executing. That is the reason it is saying that whatever the script that you have been created, that you need to execute with only one name, which we have been created with the name new test.java. Already this step has been completed and we have been created with new testng.xml. So this is the testng.xml file. In this testng.xml file, now we need to run test through this testng.xml file. So I'm going to close this one and I'm going to start executing the next step. What is the next step? Go to run configurations and create new launch test ng. So here you have run configuration. Click on run configuration. Here you'll have the concept whatever that we have been mentioned here. New launch testng. Select the project and field suite as testng.xml. As testng.xml. Here I am going to select. It is why it is displaying new file.xml. We have been selected with wrong file. Run configuration. Workspace Selenium WD. This is not the correct one. File system. Cancel. What is the project name? WebDriver test. This is nothing but testng.xml. So let me create from starting onwards for your reference. So guys, listen it carefully now. I'm going to start this Maven and Jenkins from step 1. From step 1 for your reference again. So here I am creating a new thing, new Maven project, so that you'll understand what we need to have in our system. Eclipse IDE. Select help install new software. So in order to install Maven and Jenkins, I'm going to I'm navigating to help install new software. Here we need to search for Maven. Here we need to search for Maven. Already my system is having Maven plugins, so that is the reason no need to install Maven. So I have in my system Maven is there already, so directly I can create Maven project. So how to create Maven project means, go to file, new project. In this project, I have an option called Maven project. Click on next, and after selecting this Maven project, create simple project and click on next. Here you need to enter group ID and artifact ID. So WebDriver test, WebDriver test. So I have entered everything here and I can click on finish button. So it is saying that pom.xml already exists in destination folder. So let me create this project in some other location. So I'm going to finish this one. Done. Maven project has been created. Maven project has been created. Once we create with the Maven project, the structure of the project will be like this. We need to have src main Java. We need to have, let me open this one. We need to have resources. We need to have Java. We need to have again resources and everything we need to have. So based on the project that we have been created, everything will be automatically populated. Here, the next thing that we need to concentrate more here is right click on the GRE system library, go to properties. In the properties, you need to verify the workspace default, this option. I'm going to click on OK. Now this has been set up. Select pom.xml in the package explorer. I'm going to select this one. When you open this one, by default, it opens in the overview window. Click on pom.xml. Once you open pom.xml in an editable mode, the next step is you need to add dependencies related to that particular project. So somewhere it is, yes. I'm going to take it from here and I'm going to place it here. Done. So I have been created with the dependencies. Maven dependencies has been created as we mentioned here. Now create a testng class file. Now create a testng class file. Where we need to create the testng class file. In src test.java, we need to create a sample package. Here I am going to create a new package. Package name is sample pack. Sorry, something has been created. Okay, let it be. Package, some sample has been created. Inside this I am going to create a package. Okay, it is creating new folder. new create class new test.java is my class. Sorry guys, give me a moment. Just I have created, just I did a wrong step while creating the project, so that is the reason I have changed and I have followed the step what I have been mentioned over there. In this particular package, in this particular package, first, as we mentioned here, we need to update pom.xml. So for that reason, I am updating pom.xml. As I mentioned, the file names or dependencies over here. Okay, so go to pom.xml and have it over here. So I'm going to save this one. Now the immediate next step is we need to create the project. Sorry, we need to create the testng class file. So here I'm going to create the package, sample package 1 is the name. In this I'm going to create a new class file. This is new test. I'm going to have the new test. So here the program is also the same thing. I'm not changing any program. So here it is throwing an error. To avoid that, we need to add testng libraries. Yeah, someone raised a question. Yes, Ram Kotigar.
No, no, nothing.
Hello.
Yeah, nothing, Shiva. You continue.
Yeah. Any questions?
No, no, you can carry on.
Yep. Yep. Sure. Give me a moment, guys. I'm copying the program what we have been designed earlier. The program is ready now. So I have been updated the program. I have been updated with the program. So the same program we are going to use for our reference in order to execute it. So the next step is we need to convert the particular program into testng format. Convert it into testng. The conversion has been done. So in this process, click on finish. Click on finish. Once you click on finish, testng.xml file has been created. Testng.xml file has been created. This testng.xml file will be used for our execution part. Let us go to run configurations now. So here testng.xml file has been taken by default. Now click on run button. So why it is throwing an error? Cannot find the class path sample dot new test. So where this sample dot new test may be in this sample package1 dot new test. I'm going to click on run. Or yeah, so here I'll explain you the process. No need to worry, but it may be because of file issue or something else. The same steps you can follow, but my intention here is to explain what we are doing here. First thing, we need to create the Maven project. Once you create the Maven project, once you have done everything by using the configuration part, you need to work on how the scripts are going to be categorized, how the process will be done using Maven. As I said, from Maven session, we are keep on discussing about if there are multiple team members working on the same project with different modules with different module names. They have to create the Maven project, and after that they have to integrate all the projects into a single unit, and they have to perform every task and everything that they need to perform. But here the concept is we need to integrate all the modules into a single unit by using this Maven project. Anyhow, we have created a project. Once you created the project, by default few things will be created by default. Once those things are created, once those few things are created, then in that particular program or in that particular package, we need to design the programs. Anyhow, we know how to design the programs. It may be normal scripting or framework scripting. Most probably framework scripting is preferable here. So if you are going to use annotations, then only we can use this Maven and Jenkins. By using the scripts what you have been designed, every script will be configured in this package, src test java. This package will be created by default. You should not create anything over here. This particular folder will be created by default. Inside that you need to create the package. Inside that you need to create the class file. So anyways, we know how to create this one, and how we need to use this package, class and all. That process is similar to the normal scripting what we need to be designed. But the main and major thing here is we need to concentrate more on how we are going to configure this particular Maven along with Jenkins. Here anyway, script execution part is execution. If our script is 100% correct, then script is going to be executed. Somewhere or something else, if there are any errors or version related or version compatibility or something else, then there may be a chance of getting error when you are executing the script. But no need to worry about that. You can if you have perfect configuration, and if you have everything all set, then you can go ahead and you can have that configuration part. So here currently I am dealing with Maven and Jenkins part, right? So that is the reason I'll concentrate much more on Maven and Jenkins instead of fixing the issues and all. Here, once I have created the Maven, the next thing is I need to point that particular Maven to the Jenkins part. So how to point Maven with Jenkins? So in order to point Maven with Jenkins, you need to download Jenkins tool, or you need to open this Jenkins official website. So I'm going to open this Jenkins official website here. So in this Jenkins official website, I'm going to download correct package for our OS related to that particular installation part. We need to download that one. Just click on download. Automatically Jenkins will get downloaded to your system. This Jenkins download, yeah, this Jenkins download will be used for our continuous integration part. For our continuous integration part. Here I am going to long-term support releases, yeah, deploy Jenkins, deploy to Azure. So we are not doing all those things, right? Just we can go with Windows. So it is going to be downloaded. Yeah, Jenkins is going to be downloaded. Once Jenkins has been downloaded, open that file. So it will take some time. Jenkins has been downloaded. I'm going to open Jenkins. So extract it here. So I'm going to install Jenkins. Once Jenkins has been installed, automatically it will redirect to this URL. So why this is Firefox cannot establish connection. This site could be temporarily unavailable or too busy. Try again after few moments. To load any pages, check your computer's network connection. If your computer Firefox or proxy, make sure that Firefox is permitted access to web. So let me remove firewall settings. I'm going to turn on firewall. Even though if I turn on firewall, if it is not making means, then we need to have discussion with Jenkins. Yes, Jenkins has been opened now. Jenkins has been integrated. So this is all about firewall settings I have been updated, and the password will be saved in this particular folder. So I'm going to open this folder. So it's a notepad file. So I have password here. Copy this one, and I'm going to provide the administrator password here, and I'm clicking on continue button. Once I click on continue button, what is the next step that we need to take care? So I have installed and I have logged in. Now install suggested plugins, select plugins to install. So it is going to be installed. So it will take some time. So be patient for that. So it is going to be installed in our system. In order to get perfect configuration, we need to wait for that. So every system will be generated with this localhost URL. So automatically that will be your system credentials where you are going to deploy the build in the server. After that, the password will be generated in your folder, in your system folder. That particular path will be displayed on the screen. Yeah, it is almost, it's installed. So even in your system also, you need to install all these things. So by default, it will get installed all the options what we are seeing on the screen. Once everything has been installed, then only the main menu will be displayed for us. So that main menu will be used to create the build, to create the environment, everything over here. So done. Here you can create username and password. Admin will create the username and password. Like your test lead or test manager will create the high level username and password. For my reference, I am creating Qt Shiva. Password, some password I am creating here. I am generating email ID. I am clicking on, yeah, start using Jenkins. So from this step onwards, I'm going to start using Jenkins. Till now, I don't have anything in this Jenkins continuous integration tool. So this is the menu bar what we are having. So this is the latest version, right? So that is the reason whatever the menu that we are seeing on this particular image, that may not be available, but whatever the features required for us, that will be available on that particular screen. Click on new item. Once you click on new item, it will display. Here I'm going to enter WebDriver test. One moment, guys. I have entered the project name here. So click on OK. Once you click on OK, automatically it will load the details. Everything you need to enter, every detail that you have to enter over here. So and then you need to click on save option. Once you click on save option, you'll have the option called configure system. So from here onwards you can follow the steps. So I don't have any problem with this because we are not going to face any issues over here. So go to build, and here only in this build environment only you need to provide everything. You need to provide everything: project name, description, so what is the project related to, and how we are going to configure, source code management, where you need to provide everything that you can select. So this is all about like simple and basic terminology. Simple and basic terminology, no need to worry about this. But if you don't want to select any option also, just click on save. Just click on save. You are going to see the workspace. You are going to see the workspace. Just if you want to click on project build, just click on build now. It is going to be scheduled and it will build the project by using Jenkins integration tool. Here if you are seeing this one, you'll have the status like number 1 and number 2. One moment. Sorry guys. Once you click on build now, automatically the workspace will start updating the build like this. You are going to see this one, right? So March 28, 2018, 10.9, March 28, 2018, 10.9, like that. So if you are updating the build for n number of times, then it is going to display n number of times what you have been updated. Still it is updating the build. That is the reason it is displaying blue color symbol for us. If there are any errors, then it will display red color. If the build is successful, then it will display in green color. So we don't know how much time it will take, so that is the reason, no need to worry about that. Let us take some let it take some time to update the build. So once the build updated successfully, then you are going to then you are going to see the status over here. So this is what how Maven and Jenkins is going to be configured, and the stepwise document what we have been followed from this. So if you are going to follow the same steps, then you are going to see the uses of Maven and Jenkins in your real time. Simple point that you need to remember here is Maven will be used in order to integrate all the modules into a single unit, and Jenkins will be used in order to update the build or in order to deploy the build in a server. This is what the 2 points related to Maven and Jenkins. Now let me know if you have any questions. Do you have any questions, guys? But without practice we can't say anything. We need to practice for that. Will you be able to practice the session, practice the things what we have discussed, or how it will be? Do you have any I think obviously you people have so many questions. You can ask me at any time. Anyhow, I'll be available. I think you people have my contact number. You can contact me at any time. I'll explain you, so that at least for that at that particular time your doubt is going to be closed. If you are not going to practice, or if you are not going to call me, then it will be in a question mark position.